the top 5 most dangerous extreme sports today. Sports is an activity involving physical energy and skill, in which one person or a group competes against another or others for amusement. But, do you know that there are few sports are extremely dangerous that need a huge preparation, knowledge, expenditure, and the most important is the mastery of expertise. People are drawn, to extreme sports for the adrenaline rush and action. The majority of them, though can be completed securely for the most part. There are, however, exceptions to everything. The more extreme you go, the more dangerous and perilous it becomes. And the more fascinating it becomes for the athletes that participate. So, which extreme sports are the most dangerous? Here are the top 5 most entertaining, dangerous, and deadly sports on the planet. You might be surprised by some of them. And here we go. Number 1. Big wave surfing or surfing on large waves. It's surprising that surfing made the list, given how popular it is. Here, we are not talking about our typical surfing, but about surfing on a wave that is at least 20 feet tall is known as large wave surfing, as a result of the size of wave is quite forceful. Surfers can be sent 20 to 50 feet, or 6.2 to 15.5 meter below the surface in a big wipeout. Furthermore, it's possible to become disoriented underwater following a huge wave. So, it's critical that they regain their equilibrium fast and reach the surface before the next wave arrives, which is usually less than 20 seconds later. Surfers are most at risk from the waves because they are held down by them. Aside from drowning, there's also the risk of falling into the ocean floor. It doesn't matter if it's sand, rocks, or coral. They can all be dangerous to a surfer. When it comes to big wave surfing, any wave is powerful enough to turn a sandy ocean floor into concrete. It's a no-brainer to use rocks. You will almost certainly be injured if you are slammed onto a rock surface. Number 2. Base jumping. Base jumping is the recreational sport of jumping from fixed objects, using a parachute to descend safely to the ground. This extreme sport entails jumping off a fixed structure and either parachuting or wingsuit flying to reach the ground, as the name implies. Okay, number 3. Free solo climbing. Climbing without any protective gear is known as free solo climbing. It's all about skill and crossing your fingers figuratively, of course. As one might expect, the most common cause of injury or death is falling. However, there are other factors to consider when determining the cause of a fall. Even the finest climber will not be able to account for changes in weather, loose holds, or falling rocks. And now, number 4. Cave diving. Cave diving isn't the most adrenaline-pumping activity, but it is one of the most dangerous. Consider this. You're 100 feet below the surface of the ocean and inside a cave. you could merely swim to the surface. If you make a mistake, you have to escape the same way you entered. When cave diving, you must contend with challenges such as becoming lost, or running out of air, or enclosed areas, or being stranded in the dark, and coping with problems caused by underwater currents. And now, the last one, number 5. Street lugging. When skateboarders realized they could travel faster by lying down on their boards, street lugging was born. It has subsequently developed into its own sport, with more refined boards designed just for it, boards without brakes. When street lugging, your body is flat, thus there is little to no wind resistance, allowing you to go quicker down the road. However, because the rider's torso is so close to the ground, even simple steering might cause body parts to collide with the concrete. Consider this: even brushing your elbow against the ground at 80 miles per hour might result in you being skinned to the bone, causing you to crash. Bruises, broken bones, and dislocated joints are the most common injuries in street lugging, while there are no reliable figures on deaths.